Okay, y'all, you're not gonna be seeing my face in this video, but some of you know me as Lo, some of you know me as Retrograde Mommy, but I'm here for a quick tutorial. It's because it's quarantine time and you feeling like you want to hit up that toxic ass bae, or you just got some shit pulling at you. We're gonna learn how to cleanse our black tourmaline stones. Some people say tourmaline, some people say tourmaline. I call this my BBW, okay? This is my big black woman, strong, all right? She don't play no games, okay? She like handle my lightweight and my heavyweight and the midweight, all that shit, okay? So this is one of my favorite stones. So I'm gonna show you guys like how I cleanse it, and what I do as far as like, you know, to protect myself from like spiritual attack. There's other things that I do, but these are one of the things that I make sure that I do all the time. So yeah, so like spiritual attack, just cutting off like any cords, spiritual cords, any things like that where like you're feeling like, you know, you can't get a lot of rest, or you not that necessarily negative energy, but just really cleansing you of energy that is not for your greatest good, not for your highest good. So what I like to do is I like to put this, I have this in several. This is the biggest one I have. I keep one in my wallet to protect my money. I keep one under my pillow to protect me from my dreams, along with amethyst that I charge on another stone, but I'll show you guys that stone later on. And then I have one I just kind of carry around with me. This is really my favorite stone. Okay, so this method I'm going to show you guys is to help you as far as sleeping, because when we sleep, that's when we're most vulnerable. That's when we go really deep, and it's really important, especially right now, like with all this shit going on. A lot of people are like, oh, my dreams are crazy, you know, motherfuckers be time traveling, they be doing all kind of shit, okay? And I had a recent situation where I was feeling like, you know, there were other energies other than mine, you know, really interrupting my sleep and trying to get me at that vulnerable state. So this is what we do. So you're going to need a bowl. Of course, you're going to need a black tourmaline. You're going to need a bowl. You're going to need some sea salt. So I have coarse sea salt. And then I have just the regular crystals. Okay? So you're going to need that. These things are optional. I like the ore smudge. I like to just pour a dab in there. And then I like to also pour a dab of Florida water in there as well. And then I have some incense over here. So I already cleansed my stone and activated my stone. So when you cleanse your stone, you can pretty much, here, let me see, I have some dragon's blood incense, or some sage, whatever you like, Palo Santo. You can like sit with it, pray with it, let it go, like kind of cleanse it, and you know, just tell it what you want it to do. You activate it, right? All right, so now that that has been activated, what we're gonna, oh, I'm tripping. We need water. Be right back. 1 second. Girl, got the water. Okay, I need a glass of water. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I do is I take my bowl here, I place my tourmaline in the bowl, and then I'm gonna take my salts and go ahead and submerge the stone in the salts. Now we use salt is because salt is very cleansing. You can, you know, unless you're eating it all the time, it can cause you, you know, high blood pressure, so you don't want to do that. But it's very cleansing as far as when it comes to the metaphysical world. Like some people put salt in their corners in their home. Some people put salt. I used to put salt along my doorway. Like, you can keep you motherfuckers up out of here. They ain't supposed to be long up in here, okay? So, yeah. So, salt is sea salt. It can be your best friend. Some people like Himalayan salt. Some people like black salt. I like just sea salt, particularly this brand, because it's affordable and it's easy for me to just go and pick it up, okay? And I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got about 3 4 of these sea salts, okay? I ain't playing no games, all right, so while I'm doing that, I like to, again, just, you know, let it know what I want to activate it for, you know, cleansing. I try to be mindful of the words that I use. So instead of saying like protect me, you know, I just say, you know, I do say protect me, but cleanse, you know, my energy, grant me time to really sleep and have time, like a good night's sleep, a protected sleep, because we need our sleep, right? So that's what I do. So you can do your own. I'm not gonna show y'all exactly what I be doing because y'all need to mind y'all business. But I need to try to open this without breaking my nails. So I'm gonna just twist it off because it's quarantine, but I got my nails done. Okay. All right. So let me open this. Okay. Boom. Got it open. So I'm just submerging it. Okay. In the salt. So what happens? You leave this by your bedside. After you pour the water in, you leave it by your bedside, and you'll begin to see that this stone is going to like soak up all the salt. And it's almost like it's soaking up the energy around you, or the negative energy, and it would be like around the perimeter, right? So all this salt that's down here is gonna come up here. It's kind of crazy. I wish I could show you guys like how it is like day 3, day 4. Maybe I'll do that later in life, but right now no, because I got some stew I'm trying to make. So after I do this, I'll be done. All right, so I like to I'm gonna take my aura smudge, and I'm just gonna pour a little in there. I like to put my finger there so I don't pour too much. Just pour a little. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Florida water, and I'm going to just do the same thing. Now this one don't come out as much, but sometimes I be getting real sure happy with this baby right here. Boom. All right. So, I mean, if you want to put essential oils, if you're into oils and you make your own special oils, you can definitely put a dab in that in there too. But salt and this my BBW together is perfect. It's a perfect match. So you're just gonna go ahead and pour your water in there, and you want to try to submerge the stone. Okay, so you see how the salt fell off. It's totally fine if you leave it. That salt is gonna migrate to the top, or you can just take a little bit and pour it in. So sometimes at night before I go to bed, I'll like put, I know like this is not like this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? This is to each his own. But sometimes I like to take this water, like go like this and put on my temples, and like say a prayer before I go to bed. But that water, you see how it's like all gray? This is going to be clear by the time that this stone is finished doing its work. This water will be gone out of here. It will submerge it into the stone. So the water will be gone, and then all the salt will be around the perimeter. It's gonna be so creepy. I'll take a picture of it maybe later on. But this is how you cleanse it and you get it ready so that you are ready for bed and motherfuckers not bothering you in your sleep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sure I'll be doing more because it's quarantine. All right, have a good one.